Hello and welcome back to another Foxy No-Tail live stream here live on Twitch from the Just Create SMP place where we do Just Create SMP stuff. How's everybody doing today? Got Light Slap in the chat. I don't know, look, except saying no way. Is this real stream? Yes, it is. It's a real stream. First time chatter, D3 Thunder Main, saying morning. Somerset up north, also a first time chatter saying afternoon. And a first time chat from Assassin Ollie saying hello there. And a first time chat from Rowan saying hey Foxy, hello. Jack's dad, been a while Mr. No-Tail, hope you've been well. Hope you and all are well here. Hug. Yes. Yes. Early morning spelling. Yes, quite, Jack's dad. The real Mr. Hopper subscribed for 7 months on a 7-month streak. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Mr. Bobby Bucks, first time chat saying Foxy. Cranker Kyle, first time chatting. Gatg 1976, first time chat. There's so many first time chatters. How you all are doing here today? We've got some things to do today, peeps. And for the next couple of hours, we're going to be doing a bit of, I think, right, we've got a choice. We can either do decorating a rather large hole, or which is kind of what I need to do, or we could do digging a rather long hole, which is also what I need to do. So there's two things I need to do. I feel like I should do the decorating for the sake of being a good server member. But at the same time, I also need to dig a rather long tunnel, which is going to be really awkward and difficult. So what do you think, peeps? Let me know in the chat before we get started. Rotated Out Face is here, subscribing with Prime. Hey, Ruff, how you doing, buddy? Another first-time chatter, Zombie Fighter TX1. Did you find any more men in your boat? No, I haven't found any more men in my boat. And if you want the full explanation of everything that happened with the man on my boat, then my video will be coming out tomorrow. It's nearly finished being edited. It's just not quite finished. And I'm just noticing at the corner of my eye, a few packages. Oh yes, Miss Beardstone's power's off again because I haven't put any more tokens in because he's a rip-off merchant. There's a man, says Coda. And there is indeed. Digging is easy, just tedious. It's not today, not easy. We've got to follow a very specific path. I need the supplies from the tunnel to decorate. Yeah, well, that's a good point, actually. So, I mean, you're going to get spoilers, unfortunately, for the next video. But, you know, I have to record in advance. So, there's just the way it goes. So, let's just hop up my elevator, ideally to the lake. Get killed by all the drowned things. Because that... Oh, I'm no longer... Oh, help. Help! I'm no longer in my elevator. That didn't work ever so well. Let's try that again. We'll do that again. It's fine. Cut. Take 2. Going up the elevator. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? Rune, first time chatting from Australia. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Right. Lake. I need to stand here. There we go. Haha. Right. Bottom of the lake. Boat. Boat is not currently a boat. Boat is just blocks in the world because boat is laggy. As you will see in tomorrow's video, boat is so powerfully laggy that I broke Stam. Literally broke his PC. So, no spoilers, no spoilers. But boat has been busy. Boat has been very busy digging out this big old tunnel here, which, as you can see, needs decorating. So that's one thing I need to do. The other thing I need to do is get boat to its eventual destination, which means a lot of digging. Now, I've gone... This is the map, okay? Let's go big screen so you can see rather than just looking at me. This is the map, and I've gone through here. This is where said tunnel goes, and we've headed out towards the ocean. Because my next base, my main base, which is what the boat is for, is going to take me to my base location. So let me just start this again. I've gone from my island here. I've gone through there, yeah? I've gone through to the ocean because I'm smart, because my island is where I'm going to be basing for the rest of the Let's Play is down here. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way, as it turns out. I may have made a slight boo-boo. I should have gone through this wall here instead of that wall, and then just linked up with this river, and then I could have just been at my main base. But I didn't do that because I'm smart. So what we're going to have to do is get a track all the way around here, along this river here, all the way down here. Can you see my mouse on the stream? You can, yeah. All the way down there, all the way around here, all the way around there, all the way around there, and eventually link up round here somewhere. So that's a lot of digging. And the problem is, where I'm actually digging is obviously underground, so I can't see where the river is. So I'm going to be doing a lot of popping up with FreeCam, see where we am, popping down again, popping up, popping down. It's going to be a nightmare. Have you thought of setting up your own steam engine to be independent from Mr. Beardstone? Yes, yes, I have, but that's not happening yet. What is happening now is I've got a lot of work to do. So yeah, we can either decorate this tunnel. Someone talking then? Oh, Stam. Hey, buddy.
My terrain.
The what, mate?
My terrain.
Well, that seems too simple.
What terrain?
Yeah, well, there's no terrain anymore.
Which terrain?
That terrain.
What?
Come with me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Stam.
What?
Oh, this bit?
Yeah, this bit.
Yeah. I didn't go through your barrels.
No, but my terrain. My tracks are floating.
Well, the thing is, whatever your name is, Stam, your tracks are too low in the world, mate. My boat's bigger than your tracks. That's actually the same height as this tunnel here. So you've put your tracks in the wrong place, mate. Is what's happened here.
But no.
Yeah.
No, this is not how
I
that
haven't
works.
broken them, but they are in the wrong place.
But they're floating now.
Well, yeah, but because they're in the wrong
On
place.
this beach.
What beach?
This beach that you ran through.
I can't see a beach.
Yeah, because you removed it.
I didn't. My boat did it.
Who built the boat? Who drove the boat?
You've been on that boat. Can you see where you're going when you're in the boat?
That's a design issue on your behalf.
Well, maybe so, but it's still the boat's fault.
No.
Well, you did.
You can't blame a machine that you were controlling.
Bushes.
You should have made sure where you were going first.
Right. Okay. Well, there is while we're talking about these problems, there's another slight problem as well, Stam.
Yeah.
So just bring up your map, right? And if you follow your map around, oh, it's a bit dark. We should probably sleep. Hang on a minute. Let me just get my bed out. Here we go. Nice little nap here. Have you been force loading things again, Stam? It's just popping up in my live stream.
No.
People can see now you've been cheating. Right, anyway.
No, that's stuff.
We look at the map, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've got to go up around through the savannah biome, following the river, yeah?
Okay.
And I'm heading, what I need to do is head east and south.
What do you mean east and south?
My island is south. So do you know your nice bridge that you made over here?
Yeah, I know my very nice bridge.
Yeah, your nice bridge that's over here, my friend. Are you following me? Where are you?
You're not going through my bridge.
Well,
no.
As I've said, I can't see where I'm going when I'm driving that boat. So it's quite a long way that I've got to go. Here it is, this nice bridge here. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's going to be a bit in the way. Well, I got to. How am I going to get my boat to my base?
Okay, come with me.
I have to go a really long way.
Where is your base? Why have you gone north?
Well, because I went the wrong way. It was either that or go straight through your basement.
What?
Or Throwlash's basement, to be fair. Could have picked his.
Go through his basement, not my tracks.
Go through Throwlash's basement, not your...
No, come with me.
Right, okay. I've only got 7 rockets left, by the way. I was just about to craft some more.
You want to follow this? Yeah, you can buy more in my shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make some.
You're gonna go this entire... You're gonna go through all of this.
Yeah.
Instead of just going through here.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I've gone the wrong way, and I've already put a lot of hours into it, and I don't think Throwlash would be too happy with me driving straight through his base.
I think you're gonna put more hours into it than doing that. Then.
But then we'll have 2 giant holes in the side of the lake.
But my bridge will also be gone, Foxy.
Well, can't you make a bigger one?
No, I can't make a bigger one.
You can. You're really good at building. It took you
enough.
like
You've just
5
built
minutes to do that bridge.
No.
You made it too small. You knew I was building a boat.
I didn't know you were building a boat. This was weeks ago. That bridge has been there for ages.
I know it has. My ideas have been there for ages.
I can't read your mind.
The thing, well, that means I've just started a live stream, Stam, and the whole point was to like either decorate that tunnel or start making this track. And if you're saying I'm not allowed to go that way, then I can't go through Throwlash's base without talking to him first, and he's not online. So what am I supposed to do all day?
So either you go up north and you enter up the sea, and then you go through another river, and then go around my entire base.
Well, go further.
Yeah. Or we figure out a way to bring you through this side of the mountain.
Oh my goodness.
Without touching Throwlash's stuff.
So the whole lot I've spent like 3 days making is I mean, this is a much quicker route, to be fair. Yeah, if I'm being honest with you, much quicker route.
Considering how long it took you to make that one hole, if you're going to make that entire river longer, I think you're going to save more time than you spent.
So where would I go through, though? Well, I'm going to have to free cam, peeps. I'm going to have to free cam. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Pardon? Go in a group.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Tunnel.
There we go.
Okay.
Right, I'm free camming. So I mean, the bit that I need to go through is quite empty. Oh, I can fly down there. Don't need free cam. There it is. Yeah, I could just go through this bit, but he's obviously spent a long time digging this out.
Yeah, but you just be digging out a little more. And he gets a canal in his basement.
A canal in his basement? Oh, I'm sure he'd be over the moon to log in and find that that's happened without any consultation.
Without destroying Eggs' base, obviously.
Right. I've got 3 rockets.
Send it through... Oh, okay.
Hang on.
I get Here.
Help! Oh no, I've fallen in, Stam.
Oh no. Here you go. Oh, there's rockets in the water now.
Thank you. I've got 9 now. Brilliant. Whee! Here we go. Yep. So you reckon this gap here, where we are now?
So what I think, I know Eggs has sort of a basement this way. So we're just gonna go through this gap here. How wide is your thing?
Well, look how wide my tunnel is, not how wide my boat is. Because I had to go through it several times to make it nice and wide.
Oh. Of course.
It's quite a wide tunnel. I've fallen in my boat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 27 blocks wide.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I think you can get away with doing it a little shorter, but...
Well, I could if I go in a perfectly straight line. It doesn't need to be as wide, but I wanted that, you know, I did that like that to make it all nice and meandery like the ocean would be. So I was going to make that a really nice, natural-looking tunnel. If I'm going that way, I've got to go perfectly straight. It's going to look stupid.
Well, you go perfectly straight for a little bit, and then you can turn. So let's see here.
So you think we're, like, right next to Eggs and right next to Throwlash, like here?
I would honestly go right here. And then, let's see, 27 blocks this way would be...
Would you...
Would be... can it stop? There we go. This would be 27 blocks. So,
27 blocks, so I'd be taking out half of Throwlash's basement. Right, okay.
Right. You might do that, but hold up. Where am I pointing through here? So if we just enter that...
Well, if I went this side of his basement, there's nothing this side. Yeah, if I went through this corner here, where his waterfall is, there's a lot more room.
And then you can turn around.
Yeah, and the lake's bigger here as well to actually make it easier to get into. That'd work. Yeah.
I mean, if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15. Your boat is 15 blocks wide,
Right.
which is... And then you'd obviously need like 2 extra blocks, maybe.
Oh, a couple more. You can't have it scraping along the edges. It's a boat, Stam.
No,
It's not...
scraping a little bit. Well, would it be scraping?
Well, I
Because
think-
your drills are wider than your boat, right?
Only just.
Oh wait, no, they are 2 more. Okay, never mind. It would be 1, 2, 1,
Yeah.
2. It would be this long.
This long.
Yeah, I guess you would still be cutting away his basement.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas if we go over the other side, if you do your counting over here instead, Stam, how much of this space would I need to do? I'll dig away. I'll get rid of this. Well, ideally not inside Throwlash's basement, otherwise he's going to get really upset.
I'm already really upset.
Not you. Don't care about upsetting you. It's Throwlash I'm bothered about.
What have I done? Wait, where am I now? Yeah, we're gonna start here.
Right, yeah.
1.
The other thing about this, Stam, is I don't know if I can actually use my boat on live stream because I think it might just destroy my PC and ruin the stream. So I might have to spend this stream rebuilding the terrain.
So this would be how wide it is if it's 27, but I think you can get away with doing
Yeah, you
removing,
could go a
2
bit
T-blocks.
thinner. A bit thinner.
Yeah, but going through here would be so much better, Foxy.
Well,
And
only for you.
You could prep the tracks in the river on the stream.
Well, I suppose so.
Look, Foxy, this is gonna be better for me, 100%, because you're not gonna destroy one of my.
How much are you going to
bridges.
pay me to not go through your bridge?
I'm gonna pay you in the fact. Wait, no. I'm gonna pay you with your own time and sanity.
Right.
And you're gonna save time and sanity going through here instead and doing that, and all that jazz.
Right.
I'll even make you the deal that I can fix up the terrain on the other side.
What? So we're going to plug up this hole that I've made?
I mean, I can plug the other hole if you want.
We could just make it a garage. A boat garage.
I mean, yeah, if you want a boat garage, I guess do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not... Yeah, I don't really want to rebuild it all. I'm happy to tidy it up, but I don't want to rebuild it all. So you're going to fix the terrain the other side of the hole that I've made from that side, yeah? I'll do this end, turn it into a boat garage, and then I'll have to do a new one through here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thanks, Stam. I'm glad you popped by.
Yeah, I'm glad I did too before you went too far with this.
How many hours? Do you know? You don't know.
Yeah, but do you know how many hours you'd spend trying to go the long way around?
Well, yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, thanks, Stam. I'm going to get back to my stream now. Appreciate you, buddy. Jeez, right.
Jeez.
Bye, bud.
Bye.
Well, peeps, that's it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, geez. So, yeah, I need rockets. Let's solve the rockets problem first, and then we got a whole... basically, both of the things that I said we could do at the beginning of this live stream, totally wrong. We're going to be digging a whole new hole and trying to not destroy Throwlash's base in the process. Fantastic. So how are you all doing? Has anyone got anything they want to say other than, hey, Stam, can you go live instead? Mega Bundle is stocked up with rockets. Yeah, I'm not buying more rockets, Stam. That's why I've already bought tons of gunpowder off you. That's the whole point of me buying gunpowder, is I can make my own rockets. I mean, all right, fine, it's easier. I'll go buy some cheese. Last time I went, it was empty, so, fine. Oh, 6 node win. Thank you. So no digging for decoration, just fixing, lol, says Lights Lab. Yeah, basically, apparently. Apparently, yeah. Just remember not to use your power tokens for the rockets. Miss Beardstone's got new power tokens now, so I can turn the old ones into rockets, actually, as it turns out. I'm going to have a quick sleep. Couldn't you do a track above the route, dangle some drills below the track to the level you need for the boat and get it perfectly laid out the track that way? I could do that, but that's the whole point of my tunnel boat, is that it's a tunnel boat, right? That's like, voids the whole point of having that boat. Whee! Wow, it's laggy over here. Jeez. All these trains, I think. I think trains in Create 6 are a lot more laggy than they used to be. I'm getting some serious lag lately. Hey, Bimmy. I want these, please. I'm only allowed 6? 6 stacks? What's the point in that? There you go. I've been restocked my... Offensive words. Offensive words need to be used in this situation.
Foxy.
Yes?
You're
Hang
in the
on.
wrong place.
Hello? What? Hey?
You're in the wrong place.
Am I?
Yep. I tried to tell you in chat.
Right. Oh, because the new... Oh, I didn't even know these shops existed. When did these
Mega
arrive?
Rocket bundle.
A Mega Rocket bundle?
It's cheaper.
Wow. You get 576. How many stacks is that?
9 stacks.
Ooh. I'll take it.
6.
Where's, oh, it's a chicken.
It's the chicken. He's it's a little short behind the counter.
Yeah. Very smart. In fact, I'm going to have two lots of them, and then I can fill my sugar box up. There we go. Lovely. Oh, look at that. Speedy delivery service there. Thanks, Stam. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Don't appreciate you making me do all this extra work, but I appreciate that.
You're doing less work, Foxy. Admit it.
It's not the work I intended to do, and I'm the sort of person that likes to know what they're doing before you do it, because otherwise I get all upset and confused. Right, okay. Hey, Lawful, how you doing, buddy? That sounds like Chosen did his rail line. Yeah, it would work, but considering I've already made the boat to do it, it would seem a shame to not use the boat. That said, because my boat is the laggiest boat literally in the world, I could disconnect the drills from it, right? Attach those to something a bit smaller that was actually at water level, so I don't have to dig underground. No, because then my boat's got to go through anyway afterwards, hasn't it? So I might as well just lump it and get on with it, I think is the only thing I can do here. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do that. So let's get my diving suit stuff. I'm going to have to charge that back up again. I'm going to need my train tracks. And, well, yeah, we're going to need to go back down to the area that I go now. Take those off. Don't need those at the moment. Don't need diving boots because they make you sink. Thank you very much, Potato Dev, for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it. Very nice of you. First time chatter from Ultimate Billy saying, hey Foxy, hi chat. First time chatter from Eclipse saying, good morning. I've watched your videos for a while. First time catching a stream. Well, hello there. And Flow Up F says Foxy as a first time chat. You have to use the boat, says Nick. Yeah, I agree. It's how a lot of people prelay their tracks, but yes, Chosen. Oh, right, okay. We've also got someone else, Premier Degra, has subscribed with Prime. What was I doing? Why did I come here? Oh, to recharge this. See, I'm all flustered now. It's all Stam's fault. Is it morning where you live? It's 2:15 p.m. here. It is 1:15 p.m. for me at the moment. Do you ever dual stream YouTube and Twitch? I used to, and I was planning on doing when I start again, but I decided I was just going to use Twitch for now because it's been such a long time since I streamed. I just didn't want the overcomplication of multi-streaming and having to deal with all that when it's basically been so long. Oh no, I've done it again. Stupid elevator! I need to unblock the hole that's at the top. This is the problem I'm facing here. What's it like in the future? Have we solved the world problems yet? What, in an hour? No, not yet. I'm working on it. First time catching a stream as well. Hope you all have an amazing day so far, says somebody who's first time chatter his name. I've got no chance of reading. Apologies. Oh. Right, let's get a bunch of track. Dig up my box, don't float away. And I guess... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gonna have friends, aren't we? Yeah, jeez. So we need to somehow bring the boat around this corner and basically go into the side of this bit here at that level. Oh, I've got so much more digging to do now, Stam, you pest. If I basically find the middle point of that, which is basically roughly where I am here, and then try and get my track to meet up over there. I need to know what Y level I'm on. This is 47. Let's just pop one of those there. Go and see what the Y level is here. Good morning. The frogs are so confusing. No, they're all good. Frogs. And this is 45, so I need to go down a couple of blocks from that bit. Okay, so we just need to get the track to link up with basically this bit here. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So put one of them there. And we'll just try and make a nice, long, sweeping curve that links up with this bit. I guess the boat's going to have to probably face in this bowl of a thing a different direction. Can we pull this back a bit? We don't want to... The thing is, I don't want to destroy... Oh, I'm stuck. Don't want to destroy too much of the landscape around as it turns with the drill boat. So I think what we actually want to do first is get our track perhaps across the lake this way to start with rather than going that way. Makes more sense. Trying to work, watch and listen to New Fox at the moment, says first time chatter bonky. Trying to figure out how to do tracks on a live stream that I wasn't planning on doing. Also tricky. So if I put that there, is that long enough to actually get the train? It's not, is it? I've got no chance. Absolutely no chance. Go, leave me alone. Go away. I haven't got time for you today. I've hardly got any time to stream today. I've got literally 2 hours because I've got to pick children up from school. They are mine, don't worry about it. And it's only one child actually. I don't know why I said children. But yeah, I've only got till 3 o'clock. Too low, says Ultimate Billy. What's too low? What, this too low? No, this is 45 and that was 45. It's the same. So what if we instead go with a bit of a diagonal instead of straight down? No, straight back. But we get this come in sort of this sort of way like that. Sort of over here-ish. That might work. And we can put the boat sort of on there. That might just about be long enough to get it on. I like it in the middle of the lake, though. It's ridiculous. Hey, mates! Now, Oliver's school is a week behind with half term. He's on half term next week, just to be awkward. But thanks to the school, really useful school, they called me today, just as I was setting up for my live stream to go, oh, there's no school dinners booked for Oliver this week, to which we said, yes, there are. And they said, no, there aren't, so you're going to have to bring a packed lunch. So I had to dash off and go bring Oliver a packed lunch, just as I was getting set up for stream, which is really useful because the school didn't have it on the system for some reason. And apparently that's all confusion to do with half term. Ow. Sure he won't mind a good walk. Yeah, long walk. Anyone know if the mod pack in the Discord server gets updated with crafting tricks that are at... Oh, yeah, I believe so. Stam and Mr. Beardstone are in charge of all that, to be honest with you, so I'm not 100% sure. So if I... Jeez, I don't want to swim. I do that there. I'm going to end up cutting a big chunk of that out, but it's still not going to be long enough to get the whole boat this way, so I'm going to have to bring the track significantly further back this way as well in order just to get the boat into the lake facing, you know, being... Because I need to disassemble it when it's here, otherwise it'll just lag everyone out. That's why I'm so concerned about it being on a straight bit. If it's on a straight bit, it's not a problem because I can disassemble it there, but if it's on a curved bit, I can't disassemble it. Good morning, says Angel Faith. Mr. Beardstone released a new vid 5 minutes ago. Catman, stop. When someone's streaming, What you don't do is advertise other things that they could do instead of watching your live stream. That's how you get banned from people's live streams. And that's not an empty threat. I have done it many times before, and I'm quite happy to do it again. So now I guess we're just going a straight line straight through here. I haven't got any torches. I'm going to need torches. Otherwise, I'm going to have more than just the drown to deal with. Seems like just the other day, Oliver was playing Minecraft with you. He was a really young boy. He's still a young boy. He's still only 10. Commit to it, Foxy, says Mr. Create. What do you want me to commit to? Thank you. You'll need to download... Oh, well, Mr. Beardstone. Yes. Thank you for the subscription with Prime Dispatcher. Appreciate it. I've fallen off because I'm reading chat and not watching where I'm going, and I've got that on, so I can't fly. Whee! Ow, missed. Try again. Come on, through the door. Whee! Right, torches. Have I got any torches? Not, no. Let's craft a bunch of torches. Let's have 100. No, I can't have 120. I don't have enough stuff. That'll do. We'll have 64. Hey, Foxy, when is your next video coming? It'll be out tomorrow. My usual time, probably, which is about 3:15 p.m. UK time. It's nearly finished being edited. I've just got a couple of replays to edit and do the thumbnail, and then it'll be ready. What's the difference between subscribe and follow? On Twitch, follow means you're just going to get that's like YouTube subscription. You get notified about the streamer going live. Subscription is a paid for thing on Twitch. It means that you're actually giving the Twitch streamer some money. And Jeff Bezos as well. You get to give him money at the same time. Thank you very much for Red Steel Eagle for subscribing at tier 1. Very much appreciated. I love your video, Eggs. There's like, there's Eggs in the chat. Not so, oh yeah, up at the top. Hey Eggs, how you doing, buddy? Stam wanted me to go through your basement with my boat, Eggs. You want to have a word with him about that? Technically, it was more throw lashes than yours, but he was eyeing yours up. What's the difference between subscribe? Oh, I've read that one. Trust me on that ban hammer working. Even I was banned at one time, says Light Slab. Yeah, but you came back. You were an example of when I wasn't. Yeah, that was bad. It was bad that I did that. Shouldn't have done that. Do you not have a beacon? No, I haven't done with the fighting or beacons yet. I've not really needed to be honest with you, because I've not really had that much digging to do. And considering this digging's going to not be in beacon range anyway, because it's just going to be a long wibbly wobbly strip. Yeah, beacon's not going to be overly useful to me. So, peeps in the chat, I'm interested to know how many of you have smart things in your house. And I don't mean like a smart TV. I mean like smart light switches and heating systems and all that sort of stuff that's going on. Because I've never really understood until recently the desire to have lights that come on, you know, by Wi-Fi through Alexa or by, you know, using your phone. However, as I'm doing more and more of my renovation at home, I'm turning more and more of my house into just this like ultimate smart house. It's not an ultimate smart house, but like all of the lights are connected, everything's running through Home Assistant. I've got automations coming out the wazoo that like simulate people being in the house when I'm not there by turning different lights on at random times and all that sort of crazy stuff. And I'm really getting into it, but I've never really done anything with it before. So I was wondering if you guys had, and what sort of crazy ideas you'd have that aren't just like, oh, I can't be bothered to reach for the light switch. Most of my lights are smart. My thermostat is smart. So I've just added a, instead of using a smart thermostat, I basically added a Wi-Fi switch to my boiler, and I'm using an Everything Presence 1 sensor in my lounge that basically detects temperature, humidity, and a couple of other things, and I'm using the temperature on that to control my boiler with the Home Assistant, like, central heating helper. With my Raspberry Pi, I can do a disco party. Amazing. Rune says, oh boy, this is me. I have all smart lights, Philips Hue, 3 Alexas, electric smart blanket, 2 TV, smart switches, said lights, and plans to get more, including watering system. Oh, nice. See, I don't like Alexa. I despise Alexa. I don't know why. I just absolutely hate it. So I don't want a voice assistant. However, the Home Assistant has got voice assistant capabilities, so you can talk to it if you want, but I don't want an Alexa. Alexa can go and fall in a ditch, as far as I'm concerned. Am I nearly there? Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, I'm not far away. Okay. We've got a bit to go. A little bit of pillaring over this cave. What could go wrong? I'm sure there's, you know, nothing's going to knock me in that lava as I do this. You can even set up themes. Let's watch a movie and it will shut off the lights. Yeah, so they're called scenes in Home Assistant. And I've got those for this office. So I've got like a streaming scene and it turns on my streaming lights and makes the spotlights in the ceiling the right dimness and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. And but not all of my house is connected to smart switches yet, because only the sort of kitchen dining area is, because that's been renovated. So I'm waiting for the rest of the house to basically get wired up for it before I can do any scenes. I've got smart lights. One thing I've done is set them to change to calmer colors at night. Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking of doing. Like once it gets to a certain time of the evening, just sort of put on the side lights in the lounge and make them a bit dimmer, so they're sort of telly-comfortable watching lights rather than really bright. Using a Raspberry Pi, you can make your own smart assistant, clone your voice. Well, I would like a different voice. So I'm using Piper for text-to-speech on Home Assistant, but the voices are awful. So I was wondering how you could get your own voice on there, or, you know, different voices on there. Google Home didn't like it, also forgot the auto-feed. The cat, oh no! Alexa has the limitations but works for what I've been doing. Do you have an Android phone? No, I don't. I got rid of it. I've got an iPhone again now. You can connect your phone assistant to Google Home Assistant and you can OK Google. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I made a mistake. I don't like iPhones at all. I've decided. I wish I still had my my Pixel, but I don't. I spent a lot of money in this iPhone, so I'm not getting rid of it. But yeah, big mistake. The main reason I bought it was because most of my family use iPhones, and particularly my kids, and because they don't live with me full time, I thought, well, if I get an iPhone, they can use iMessage. That would be nice. We can talk to each other. Literally the day I got my iPhone, Oliver broke his iPad at his mum's house. So we've not been able to use it at all. So that's useful. I did 1,000,000% buy a device that Fox's voice for my smart home. Warm in here now. iPhones are fine for what they are, but I've always been an Android user. Says Critter Down Under. What's funny is that I hate iPhones, but I have an iPad and that I only use for drawing. The thing is, you can't argue that the iPhone hardware and the iPad hardware is good. And the iPads are still, in my opinion, the better tablets compared to the Android ones that I've seen and used. But in terms of phones, the iPhone's just so limited and it's just so annoying. Like with all of it, like my biggest problem is trying to close. I mean, I know you don't have to these days, but I like closing apps. I don't like having a list of apps that have been opened. I like it to be clean. I want them all to be closed. And actually just trying to slide up to get them to come on the screen so you can close them is just a nightmare. That's my biggest. Oh, I've gone past. That's my biggest annoyance. Distance check, yeah. It's increasingly hard to justify an iPhone when you look at how good the low-end, less than £200 Androids are. Yeah, absolutely. Unless you need an iPhone for something, I really don't think there's a great deal of point in having one. Right, okay, that's kind of the middle. I guess there. So we want to be coming out of there and going that way, right? So if I start digging that way, we're going to have enough room for the boat to turn around in this little lake. So that's going to be interesting. So let's just push along this way a little bit. Probably a bit further. Mitt says, I feel called out. iPhones are for kids and old people. Oh, Mitts. I love my Pixel 7. Won't be upgrading it till it becomes 2. So, see, I had a Pixel 7, and that's what I had to get rid of because I dropped it, and the bottom half of the screen just turned green and just got gradually more flickery and worse. And I was like, I was gutted. Oh, I've gone a bit off track there. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's just lay down some track, and we need to get this coming around this corner somehow. Oh, jeez. I did lights. Let's sort of bring that back to there-ish, I guess. Go and deal with this fella. Hey. Oh, thank. Hey, my bridge. The thing is, I don't want the track to just be perfectly straight. I want it to sort of meander left and right, but I guess we're going to end up with a perfectly straight one now, which is a bit annoying. But there we go, such is life. So some of the automations I have set up with Alexa include turning the electric blanket on the bed to different settings. I also have it turn on the same every night. Turn on the lights at night in case we forget something. So yeah, I've got like my outside lights coming on at a certain time of day and then going off at a certain time of night. In fact, they're set to come on at sunset. And then they come off, they turn off like before, well, at bedtime effectively. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise means. Hey, we got a subscriber. Thank you very much. That was a YouTube subscriber, not a Twitch subscriber. Guess you could make a cavern wide and narrow during decorating. Oh no, it'll take forever to do. That's what the drill boat's for. In my 50s, refused to use the iPhone too. Well. G'day, champ, says Lazy Two Boys. Hello there. I'm not going to do the boat tunneling on stream just because it genuinely makes my PC scream, and I think the stream would probably crash, and also because it's horrendously slow. We would just be sat there for the whole stream just moving the boat backwards and forwards. It wouldn't be an enjoyable experience. I think that's a reasonable curve for the river. You can just about see both from here. So we follow that round. Yeah, that's going to work. And then we're going to need to start sort of heading that way a little bit past the lava over to there. That should be all right. Let's just go back and figure out how we're going to deal with the left and the rights of all of that bit over there. And I'm really going to need some more torches. Use Discord video chat. What for? Oh, do you know about Google Meet or WhatsApp? Oh, is this instead of FaceTime? Yeah, the thing is, Oliver doesn't have a phone, so you can't have WhatsApp. You could use Google Meet, I suppose. But I don't want to be video called. I just want him to be able to text me and say, hey, Dad, what's going on? Or can you pick me up from school today? Or can we do this at the weekend? You know, I'm not interested in video calling. If he wants to, fine, but I'm not really a video caller. Yeah, we're just going to go straight this time. I'm going to make life a lot easier for myself. Hey, Foxy, is 5,000 andesite alloy and 5,000 andesite casings too much for early game? Depends what you're planning on doing with it, I suppose. I agree. I don't know if his children have Discord. He was saying he used iPhone before talking with his kids. Oh, you're talking about me? Yeah, they're not supposed to have Discord because you have to be 13 to have Discord, and he's only 10. So I don't want him to have that at his mum's house because he'll do stuff without me being able to control what he's doing and end up in trouble. Roth, no, is that still a redemption? You are kidding me. No, Roth. No. No, that needs turning off. That's from the olden days. That shouldn't even exist anymore. I don't want to displease a piglin. Well, for goodness sake, Rob. Jeez. I'm trying to get work done here, sunshine. Let's go displease a piglin. Ow. Can I not just displease a drowned instead? Oh, what's going on here? Here we go. No. Stop. I paused it, Foxy. Thanks, Lawful. I didn't even know they were still turned on. Could be worse. Could be displays are hoggling. Yeah. Posture check, fine. I'm happy with that one. Pay your late fee, yeah. That's for you, not me. Right, how am I going to find a piglin? Jeez. You're right, I didn't even think about that, says I don't know. YouTube's supposed to be for 13-year-olds as well. Yeah, it is really. All right, piglins. It's got to be somewhere around here somewhere. It's the crimson place. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hey, chaps. Oh, I think they're all quite displeased. Oh, my goodness me. No, run away. Wow, that was a lot of piglins. Oh, jeez. Just sneak around here. Come around here. Get this one out. Oh, my goodness me. Roth, you're a nightmare. Ow. Ow. No, I'm out. I'm done. I have displeased them. One died. I'm happy with that. Redemption succeeded. Possibly. How do I get out? Where did I come from? I'm so lost. Where's home? Which way did I go over? Oh no, I'm lost now. Oh, that's the old Nether. No, I've just flown over to the wrong bit, that's all. It's here. No! Oh, I thought it was a big hole. Ow! Tactical retreat. Yeah. Want me to pause exercise redemptions? Yeah, are they still on? Absolutely. Yeah, we don't want those. Yeah. Thank you, Coders, for subscribing with Prime. I'm sure they were all disabled. I haven't done those for years. They were all disabled. In fact, I thought I deleted them. That anything that involves me having to do anything lawful, just turn them off. Right, okay. So back to the track then. Jeez. So we've got the track heading through here. We're going to smash our way through this. What is the IOU scam was talking about 2 weeks ago, says Catman. Oh, you have to watch the videos. Reminds me of Monty Python Brave to Robin bravely ran away. It's a smart device wanted me to do things on stream. Yeah, it seems that way. How did you break the bedrock block at Portal? I didn't. It was done. Someone else did it. No idea. Probably used the old piston-y trapdoor technique, if that's still a thing. I don't know. Not really very good at those sorts of things. There's a glitch you can do, says Critter Down Under. I see a posture and late fee. That's good for me. That's good. That's all I need. I'm sorry if you wanted other things. No. Right, let's get some more of that. Let's crack on with this. What we're doing. Is this full already? I've got a lot of junk again. Right. Anyway, where were we? So we need to sort of swoop round to sort of, I don't mind drilling through that and going that way to make that a bit shorter. So we can sort of need to aim for around about here, really. So where are we at the moment? Yeah, I think we go a little bit further forward and then just start going this way. There's an Ender Pearl one too. What's the Ender Pearl one? I remember having an Ender Pearl redemption. At one point there was a tree growing thing to break bedrock. Yeah, I think like once upon a time you could use spruce trees to break it. I know how to go through it. I know how to like pop through bedrock with the old ladder and Ender Pearl technique. But I don't think that would break it. What's your posture check for? If you don't do the posture check when someone did it. I did it. As soon as they did it, I checked my posture. I sat up straight. And yes, it is for chat as well as me as well. Gritter Down Under. Redeemed Happy Smart Ralph. No. Hey, did you cheat before? Did you just write it in? Or was it you? Oh no. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have that anymore, Roth. It doesn't even exist. The software to do it's like been discontinued, so I couldn't do that. Squirrel Runs, thank you very much. Subscribing with Prime for 14 months. Incredible. How's he falling for them, Ross, this minute? Did you cheat the first time? Wow, Roth's mean. Roth's mean. Right, I think that feels about right. And then we just need to sort of, yeah, sort of go, keep going, but sort of go a bit straighter. No such redemptions displeased people. Can't you believe you fell Vincent Roth? Well, I used to have one. I can't believe that. Could you set your minimap to display the overworld? Maybe. You can do it with a map. I don't know about the minimap. Let's have a look. That'd be useful, wouldn't it? Where is minimap settings? I bet it was on the first page, wasn't it? Yeah. View settings. Zoom level. Center shape. Cave mode. No. No. No, apparently you can't do it with the minimap unless I'm missing something. Unless it's in one of these. Ah, cave mode depth. Ooh. Oh, I pressed something. I didn't like that. Overlay settings. Yeah, no, it doesn't like me clicking on that. We'll just keep popping up. It's fine. We got this. What could go wrong? I think Foxy is the only one on the server that uses the minimap. I normally have it turned off because I don't like it really in videos. I find it distracting. But I turn it on when I need it. Right. On the main map, bottom left corner. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, I've already got that off. But that's only for the actual main map. That doesn't affect the mini-map. Worst case, river gets moved a few blocks one way or the other. Yeah, exactly. It'd be fine. Is there a goal in today's stream? Yeah, it's to try and get a train track to my new island, which is, thanks to Stam, now of much shorter distance than it was going to be before. So we're going to come across here, like this. Try and get this track as far along here as possible. Oh, turn too sharp. Am I going too much the wrong? Oh no, there was allowed there. Okay. Oh, and I can go this way. So if I was to bring it to here, is that going to be suitable? No, I kind of want to get it all the way to there before we start going straight. Okay, let's keep digging. Ooh, crimsite. Here's a keybind if you'd like me to check. Yeah, you can check, but I've got most of my keybinds for stuff like that turned off, but we can definitely have a look. No, I don't want to swim. No, I don't want to swim. I could put my diving boots on, but then you can't like get up in the water, which is quite annoying. Am I at the straight bit yet? Oh, nearly. Not far at all. I just sort of, what level's this? 45. Sort of pop over in this direction. Just keep smashing through and do it properly. I probably want to be a bit further over that way, don't I? I think I need to go more across. Fox's main goal is to entertain us, which he always accomplishes, says Lawful. Oh, thank you, Lawful. Appreciate that. Ow. Am I drowning? Stop it. I don't want to drown. Nope. Sort of that way-ish, sort of kind of a bit. Now where are we? Yeah, and then we want to sort of get straight by about that dirt there. Hello, Foxy. How can you understand the new Create update? I don't understand anything. Just fiddling with it, really. I watched a couple of videos, obviously, because watching other people do it is one way to learn. And then I just sort of fiddled with it, and I guess I just picked it up from there, really. Right, so hopefully... Turn too sharp. Oh. Turn too sharp. I can connect to there. Oh, but it wants to go on an angle. Oh, I don't want it on an angle. I want it that way. How is turn too sharp? Huh? I can come to here like that. Oh, this is going to be all sorts of wiggly waggly then. If I do that, can I then get that to where I want it over here? Connecting the lake to the ocean, I see. Yeah, again. Believe it or not. No, I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is where it's all tricky and complicated. See, that's... Yeah, that kind of works. That... we're going to dig in quite a lot of this away, I think. That doesn't... That can... feel like that needs to be further over that way. Yeah, that sort of works there, that bit. And then, yeah, that's going to end up eating through that bit of terrain there. But that's, yeah, we kind of need that. Oh, geez. This is harder than it looks. I think we might have to do it in smaller sections. Try it cycles minimap type. What's that? What am I trying? Looks like you may have gone down. Have I? No, I don't think so. 45 was what we were on. Left square bracket. No. Keybinds. Yeah, let's have a look for minimap. So many things. There we go. List players, enlargement, minimap settings, new waypoint, switch waypoint, toggle, entity radar, light overlay, manual cave mode, minimap. Yeah. Not really. No, I don't think there is anything on there that's going to do what we want it to do. Hey, thank you very much. Nice guy for the raid. Appreciate it. If we go kind of like that, and then we'll go a bit further forward. To... No, I've gone too far over. This way a bit. Yeah, to about here. I got the feeling you better get that mini-map set up correctly. It seems to trigger chat. Is it? It's fine. Works for me. Does exactly what I need it to do when I need it to do it. Okay. So it's a bit wiggly here. That's fine. We could probably tidy that up a bit now that we know where we're heading in that direction. So we don't have it quite so wiggly. Although I guess... Yeah, that kind of works. Oh, it's this bit, isn't it? That bit sticking out there too much. Go away. Let's just try and get this all the way over there. And see how that works. There we go. That's better. Yeah. So now we need to go around this corner and end up sort of over where the creepers are, because I've not been putting down any torches. We almost want to be, yeah, just past that first creeper to the left. To the left of the first creeper. That's where we're going. Let's just link that to that. Will the bogey clip through blocks? It will, yeah. Hey, creeper. It's my creeper marker. Thank you. And we're going... Yeah, not far beyond that, really. Sort of here-ish. But it's not going to let me do that. Oh, man. I can go... I can do that, but I don't want to do that. I want... How's that turn too sharp? Oh, because it's... Yeah, because I need to sort of go around that way first and then that way. Yeah. Okay, I need to make the corner. I need to be significantly in this wall. Turn on manual cave mode, then you switch between layers of view manually. Oh, it's fine. Honestly, guys, it's fine. I don't mind popping up. It's really not a big issue. So if I do that, and then I go over here, sort of like that. Now, hopefully, that follows the river. Yeah, I think so. Kinda. That could have done with being a few blocks further this way, but that'll do. I'm happy with that. Let's go and make that bit connect where it's not connected through the wall, and let's just uncover it a bit so we can actually see it. Don't need to uncover it, but I like to be able to see where it is. Free cam is a blessing. Imagine digging all that just to find out it's wrong. Exactly. It's very useful. All those people that moan about free cam. Oh, you're all cheating. Yeah, well, I'm also building really cool stuff, so get over it. Hello, first time chatter, moonlighting. Are you the guy that lights up the moon at night? That's amazing. I never met you before. Didn't know you watched Twitch. I like free cam, to be honest, says Sithna? Sithna. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I'm good at names. He's mentioned it before. The free cam is so they don't accidentally run destroy each other's bases. Yeah, and for being very useful building things like this. So now we just need to... Just a nice, smooth little dog leg over to sort of there. Just nice and smooth. Like jazz. So we can just carry on over here like this. Pop through into there where we were earlier. And then just press the R button, get a nice smooth curve. Now we'll check that out. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Ah, you see? Take a little bit of time to make some amendments and adjustments, and it all works out all right in the end. I remember when you first used free cam playing World with Mitts as lawful. Was that the first time? You're the only one people say my name correctly. I generally get Syntha. Syntha. It's Sith. Nah. No, stop. I don't want to swim. Okay, so we're getting a reasonable distance with this. I mean, we wouldn't have been doing if Stam hadn't come along and told us we needed to not go through his bridge. So I guess, thanks to Stam for helping. So where does that leave us now in terms of overall distance? Let's just hop through into this bit in here, pop a torch up, and if we free cam, I think that's the edge of my island there. I think. Oh no, we got to go through that first. Now, we could go all the way around this one, but I think technically, most of this is, let me just check actually where my island boundaries are. Because I do have a seed map, but I can't remember it very well. Oh yeah, it's all of that. Okay, cool. So basically all of this bit here is mine. So that's handy then. So yeah, we could just plow straight through that bit then. I don't have to go all the way around. We'll come along here. We'll go through this bit here. We'll make the Suez Canal. And then we'll be at the island. I suppose we probably want to dock on the ocean side, realistically though, rather than here. So we'll probably have to sweep round here and come that way. This looks like or maybe even that would be a nice boat dock area or harbour area. Right, where were we? Which direction? Oh, we're just going in a straight line for a while. Oh, good, I like straight lines. Boat looks amazing, Foxy. Love it, says Misfortune. Thank you very much. Free cam's great for spying on your friends when you're stealing your things. Yeah, probably one of the things I suppose it is useful for, but one of the lesser sort of the things that people don't really like it being used for, I guess. Especially those that are trying to steal things off their friends. What I might do when we get towards the end of the stream is I might assemble the boat and then just without the drills on, just drive it along the track to see how it looks already. It'll obviously just go through the terrain, but I think that we stand more chance of not killing the stream doing that than we do if I actually put the drills on, I think. Right, where are we now? Okay, so we're kind of at the point where we need to go a little bit left. So we're sort of aiming for that bit, aren't we? Over there. I think we can manage that. It's not a perfect diagonal, but I think that's relatively doable as long as we get the angle right. So let's just get the tractor here. What tractor? No, goodness me. You guys always make me want to play Minecraft, but I get bored if I play by myself, and none of the community I'm in wants to play overworld Minecraft. They prefer skyblock type, so I tend not to play much anymore. Just live through the Just Create team. Aww. If it makes you feel better, there's loads of games that I want to play that mainly I don't get time to play, or, you know, I try and start them and just don't get time to finish, so I just sort of live through them through watching other people play them online. It's just one of those things, and I think like I still get a reasonable amount of enjoyment doing that. So you don't have to play things anymore, I guess, which is a good thing. You can still enjoy things just watching someone else do it. Still has a mountain to go through. Maybe. I assume you only build one lane for the boat. I'm asking because I haven't seen the last stream. One lane? Yeah, it's not like a train. Doesn't need two. I don't think anyone else is building a boat, so I think we'll be all right. All right, we just sort of need to go. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's that direction we need to go in. So if I just sort of dig like this and try not to change the angle too much, and then we'll worry about the exactities of it later on. The hubby and I just downloaded the mod pack. He's a create builder and the vanilla builder, so we combine the two. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Everyone else, let's build trains. Foxy, now I'm building a boat. Yeah, exactly. I will build a train. Of course I'll build a train. But I just thought it'd be more... Seeing how I lived on an island, and I'm going to be living on an island, a bigger island, I just thought it'd be more fun having a boat. And save me building some bridges. But I'm going to have to build the bridges anyway, because I will build a train. Nobody else building a boat? I guess you could say they're all in the same boat. Oh, I'm sure at some point they will, because like some of the players are a long way away, but I don't think any of them intend to bring those boats like to the spawn island. Or at least they don't at the moment. Maybe they will now that I'm going to have tunnels coming out of that spawn island all over the place. Let's just quick check. No, I am wildly off course. Oh dear. And I've only got 2 torches left. No, I've got no torches left. How did I do that? I'm going to just go back here. I want to go that way. Oh, I did that. No commands. Not allowed to give each other things. Naughty, Nick. Can't believe you would even suggest doing commands. Hey, make a fancy train that goes on a boat. Yes, my boat is a train. It's a train boat because you can't have actual boats. Well, apart from the Minecraft boat, but it would be silly digging out a tunnel for a Minecraft boat, really, wouldn't it? Right, quick check. Yes, I'm still in the middle of the river. This is good. What mod is the minimap? It's Zero's minimap. X, but it starts with an X. X-A-O-B-O-O-E-O-X-O-X. Still in the river. This is good. Would it be possible to build a platform that would raise the rail and the train up? No, you can't. Rails are removable, unfortunately. Nope. They have to be immovable because once you've basically train tracks are like the equivalent of electric circuit. Once you've laid your train track down and connected it, the game or create mod then goes, right, okay, there's a train track. Let's set up the system so that the trains can run around it. If you start suddenly taking bits out of that, create mod's gonna have to do a lot of work more often. There's a mod that allows for tracks to be rotated and lifted. I'm sure there is. But the reason it doesn't exist in base create is because it's an awful lot of processing for the server to do to figure out the train tracks, especially with all of the curves and the like random angles. Minecraft not really built for curves and random angles. Yeah, it's still in the middle. Good. Right, I'm going to try and get the track to this point here then. It'd be cool if the create team added a rail turntable. Yeah, that would be cool. Having fun digging, are we, says Stam. Yes, Stam. Yes, I'm the world's best time digging. Thanks to you. Really appreciate the digging that you've made me do. It's the best digging I've done all day. If we can get that sort of there-ish. How does that look? Oh dear, no, it's gone and... No, that's not right. No, you see, you're not... Oh, jeez. I think in order to prevent that doing one big old long sweeping bend... Oh, I've got no room in my inventory to pick it up. Great. We're going to have to just make this one extra long so it smooths out for the whole length of this section. No, that's not the reason. Have I crashed the server? Is server dead? Damn. Blocks are breaking. Track not breaking. Oh, no. No, it's not happy at all. Stam! Somebody broke my track, Stam. Oh, jeez. I might need a relog, or the server might be feeling a little bit ill. Right, which is the last straight bit I did? This bit down here. So all of this is curve. Hey, okay, just needed to go to the other end. No, I don't. Yeah, no, that's fine. Try taking it at the end, not in the bend. Yeah, I did that. Junishi? Thank you. It worked. It's Legion in the chat. It's a man. Yeah, I need to find things to blame Stam for. Oh, he'll give you plenty of things to blame him for, Legion. Don't you worry about that. He does that himself. It's like, it's just automated at this point. It's very easy. Basically, if Stam does anything, it's probably going to affect you in some negative way, and therefore you can blame him for it. Right. Am I still in the river? I am. Okay, let's keep going. Legion 3, not a cardboard man. I beg to differ. At one point, you were a cardboard man. Okay. That's possibly the best introduction of a new member I've ever seen, said Coders. Oh, poor Legion. I felt awful after that. The, how we introduced Legion, just totally not running away from him, bless him. But I think it worked out well as a clip, as a bit. Right, so if I try and put that on an angle here and then do that, is that going to work? I feel like that's now gone totally the other way where I don't want it to be. Let's just hide in here where I can breathe. Oh my goodness. You stupid! That's not where I wanted you at all. This tracks that are slightly off kilt are difficult. Oh man, for goodness sake. This MP must be the weirdest Rome you've ever seen, says Critter Down Under. Yeah, it's not quite the Rome he was looking for, I don't think. It's funnier than JoJo's intro. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't there for JoJo's intro, which meant it was just left to the other guys. And of course, they're not as, you know, comedy geniuses like I am. So, of course, it was going to be rubbish. Especially with Mr. Beardstone being involved. He's not funny at all. I'm kidding. Mr. Beardstone, very funny. Don't tell him I said that's not my fault. Missed my track. There it is. You stupid. Did I get it all? How am I going to do this without it being all wiggly woggly? I don't want it to be wiggly waggly. Dude on holiday can't even defend himself, says Monty. Well, shouldn't have gone on holiday, should he, if he wanted defending? Should have thought about that, shouldn't he? Eh? Could I like get it to there? Like do an S-bend to here? And then do another S-bend to there. It's going to be weird, but I think that's the only way realistically we're going to do this. Well, let's try and get to that bit. Hey, Foxy, it's my first time, and I wanted to ask, why did you run your machines at such low speeds for ages? P.S. You might want to get capacity 3 on your backpack. It's probably because I didn't have any power. Only like 78 water wheels, and they just weren't cutting it, I think is probably why. Yes, that kind of works. Okay, so now we're going to go from this bit over to the other bit as an S-bend. Love seeing you guys mess around. Are you planning on doing some new fun things together in the SMP? Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of fun things coming up that we'll all be doing together. Don't you worry about that. I want to kind of, if they were doing the S-bend there, we were at that bit, weren't we? So that's going to come along there. We kind of want to be a bit further across maybe and stop about here. Let's just see where that is in relation to where I am. It's not actually far off. Bit further up, possibly. Sort of here? Yeah, it might work. Hold, run. There. How's that look? It cuts the corner a bit, but I think that works. That'll be fine. Okay. So now we need to go that way. So now we're going to basically go on a perfect diagonal, which is fine because create likes diagonals. We can do that. And link up with this here. That. And then we just need to go that way. Who's online? Just me and Stam at the minute. Are you going to continue your solo survival world? At this particular moment in time, so I have plans for what I want to do for my Create 2. And it is the finale. but I have not got, it's going to be a big undertaking, and I don't have time to do that at the moment because this is new and I'm trying to make the most of this. And if you look at the statistics and analytics on my channel, this is doing very, very well for me, and I want to make hay while the sun shines. So the end of my last series was doing not ever so well compared to the beginning of it, as series tend to do. So it is it is something I still plan to do, but it is very, very, very low on the priorities, sadly. But you know, you've got to, as a YouTuber, this isn't going to last forever. I'm not going to be able to do this until the age of retirement, I don't think. So I've got to make the most of it while I can. And if there's an opportunity to do better, as long as it's within what I want to do, and you know, within my moralistic points of view, then I'm going to do it. Are you not losing bubbles? I'm wearing a copper back tank and a diving helmet. Just a quick check. Yes. Good. Hey Foxy, I love your videos. Greetings from Colombia. Well, hello there. Thank you very much. Foxy wouldn't cheat. I try not to. No, I've only given myself 88 stacks of diamonds so far this series. I've hardly cheated at all. No, we don't need... It's so, like, this ridiculous. We've talked about it a bit in the last live stream about the currency situation. And again, I don't know spoilers for my next video, which is coming tomorrow, but I do a little bit of shopping. And, you know, it's a bit crazy, really. Oh, no, Foxy would not get caught cheating. Never. Never been caught cheating in my life. Foxy found a great shiny rare floor. I did. So adulty of you, says Light Slab. Right, how are we doing? Where are we at? Do we need to start turning yet? So if this is, I think, yeah, this is where we're going to have the Suez Canal. And then we just need to go around there. So we're nearly at the point then where we need to start thinking about turning into that. In fact, we should probably start our arc around about now. So we'll keep going on an angle and we'll cut across. Oh, I've done my angle wrong. Oh well. And then we'll yeah, we'll have to trace back the bits that we've dug out in order to get it right. That's fine. Doesn't need to be perfect. The bogey will go through it anyway. Hello from northern Nuzwa. I don't know what Nuzwa is, but hello. The Just Canal. Yeah. By the way, I followed you. I am playing Bed Wars. Oh, good for you. Are we planning on some boat navigation? We are indeed, yes. Yeah, we are making our way to my base. Which isn't a thing yet. I've not even been there yet. Genuinely not been there on the server yet. This is probably going to be the closest I've been since we started this. If that's going to be the Suez, please tell me you're going to have a plot line where your boat gets stuck sideways. Oof. That could be fun. There we go. We are pretty much bang in line with it now, so we need to start going in that direction. Seems like things are going okay so far. Nice calm down. Yeah, but we've not brought the boat down it yet, Lights. Anything could happen. If you haven't been there before, how do you know how to get there? Because I know where it is. I just haven't actually been there. That's not how... That's not how navigation works. See, I know where America is. I've been to America before, to be fair, so that's a bad example. My point stands. You can know where something is, but have never been there before. You know, it's just that's how life works. I know where Edinburgh is, but I've never been there before. There we go. I know where Africa is. I've never been there before. What do you have plans for your base? Currently, my plans are, oh my goodness, I'm going to be going to my main base soon. I hope I can wing it long enough to actually come up with the plan. That's my plan. Hey, Foxy, my son and I have been getting into your YouTube videos. Glad to catch a stream. Well, thank you for watching it with your son. I hope you're... Well, sounds like you are enjoying it. That's lovely to hear. Thank you. Why is just create not on Mudrinth? It's far better for users. Curseforge just Gone rather downhill. Okay, for personal opinion, Curseforge no worse from my understanding than Modrinth. I have mods on that I've made myself on Curseforge and Modrinth, and neither of them pay developers any money. So all of the bad press that Curseforge gets, unless there's something I'm not aware of, if that's the only issue with it, then Modrinth are just as bad. Second of all, Curseforge, which is kind of bad, don't have a very good copyright processing system. So you can pretty much put what mod pack you want on there as long as the mods actually work and are available on Curseforge. Whereas Modrinth are really strict with it. And some of the mods in our mod pack, Modrinth don't like. So they don't want us to have a mod pack with some of the mods we've got in, which is why we don't have a mod pack on Modrinth and it's on Curseforge. But yes, as a developer of mods, I can attest to the fact that Modrinth don't give you anything either. So all of the people complaining, oh, Curseforge are bad because they don't play the developers, neither do Modrinth, mate. So don't worry about it. Hey folks, I recently discovered your channel at the start of the SMP, but since then I've watched most of your videos. Your style is very enjoyable and entertaining. I absolutely love your accent, especially as a non-native English speaker. I've learned a lot from you in the most entertaining way. Keep up the great work. Greetings from Hungary. Well, thank you, Titan Vab Hun. Right. Click. Nice. From what I understand, the most downloaded mods get a share of ad revenue the site makes, says Lights Lab. Well, maybe they do. But they also do that on Curseforge as well. In fact, Curseforge has given me a lot more potential money than Modrinth have. The problem with Curseforge is it doesn't give you it in actual money. It gives you it in gift cards. You can basically redeem gift cards, which, depending on what you want to buy, I guess, could be quite nice. But yeah, whereas Modrinth, I'm assuming, would actually do some sort of actual financial payout at some point. But the end result is the same. Not a mod, but I really enjoy your Bedrock Edition chunk finder and other bits, says King of the Railroad. Thank you. Perfectly timed stream being 14:18 here in the UK, says Mr. Creator. Is that what time it is? Oh my goodness. I've got less than an hour, peeps. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way to the base. Money is money, says Merc. Exactly. And no money is no money, no matter which way you look at it. A little bit further, and then we start turning the corner to go around. Modrinth has a nice UI, but that's about it. Yeah, it's got a lot less things on it, though. Got a lot less mods on it. Not that I'm an advocate for Curseforge, you know, I don't really care. What I like is the convenience of being able to find the thing that I want. What I don't like is the fact that there's two different platforms with two different amounts of mods on them, and I don't like the fact that one of them gets a lot of bad press because one tuber decided at some point to say they didn't like it very much. We had exactly the same issue with the Fabric Launcher. Everybody thinks that the Fabric Launcher is way better, way more optimized than Forge, because a couple of YouTubers once upon a time said that it was, but it's not. Fabric Launcher is way slower, it's got a lot less support, breaks a lot more often. Forge, or Neo Forge now I guess, is a million times better in my opinion, having played significant amounts of time on both of them. So it's just one of those things that gets spread around the internet because somebody popular said it and people believe them rather than looking into it themselves. And I think that's the issue Curseforge has. I don't think there's anything wrong with Curseforge. Unless I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong about that. If someone wants to point out that I'm wrong, that's fine. I don't personally think there's anything wrong. I think it's just a lot of misinformation that's been spread around, and as a result, everyone's, you know, getting all the knickers in a twist and getting all upset about it for no reason. The issue with Curseforge's mods can't always be downloaded with launchers like Prism. Well, that's a good thing. That's a copyright issue. It's annoying because I use Prism, and it is annoying, but it's a copyright thing. It's to protect the people who have, you know, made mods that don't want them just being downloaded without going through the due process of it. It's good about providing the links to download the mods. Also, Fabric is faster than NeoForge and compatibility is now a lot better. It's not faster. It's not remotely faster. It's actually a lot more laggy. It's a lot slower to load. Way slower to load. You got the same mod pack on Fabric as you do on Forge or NeoForge. And the Forge one, you'll be up and running in-game and probably, you know, made your first dirt house by the time Fabric launches even got you into the menu. Common misconception, it being faster. Yes, it is more lightweight, but that's because it has a lot more stuff going on in it. No, a lot less stuff going on it than Forge, which makes it much harder to develop mods for. Hey, Throwlash, Foxy nearly dug into your base. It's Stam's fault, Throwlash, not my fault. Blame Stam. Fabrica's flashback. Do I need to say more, lol, says Stam. Yeah, well, I'm sure our favorite mod are all on the one that you like the most, and that's absolutely fine. You can prefer one more than the other, but as an objective, unbiased view from somebody that's played mod packs for long amounts of time, many hours on both, from my personal experience, having no preference from one or the other, Forge is way easier to mod for, and it's way faster to run. I've been playing your FXNC2 for about 6 months. Haven't gone back to Bedrock since, says Goose. Good. Leave. They mean Fabric mod updates are faster due to lightweight API. I would disagree with that as somebody that's made mods. In terms of actually creating a mod, there is very little difference. The difference is that there are a lot less things to hook into on Fabric, meaning that you have to do a lot more manual coding, whereas Forge has a lot of built-in things that you can just, it makes modding a lot easier. So I would suggest that it would be much easier to update a mod on Forge than it would Fabric from personal experience, but there you go. Suppose it depends on the mod. Yeah, that's also why we don't have Phantom tracks. They're waiting for the Fabric create update, says JobNeb. Yeah. Which is going to take them a lot longer to do because there's a lot more work to do it on the Fabric one. Right, so we've now got to come all the way around this corner and end up going down there. How hard could that be? Okay, so we basically just need to... No. We just need to go forward quite a long way. Okay, we can do that. Forward's easy. Sometimes I feel like the only one still on Bedrock, says Roth. What? Where's this track come from? Oh, I see. I see what's happened there. Confusing. I would say, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I'd say Java Edition's a lot more accessible than it used to be, Roth. Purely for the fact that PC gaming, or PCs in the household, have had a big resurgence over the last couple of years. So I think playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition certainly got that convenience of it loads really fast, it's quick to get into, when it runs on anything, and, you know, depending on whether you're playing on a server or realm or not, I guess, you can just pick up your same game from wherever you were, which is great. So there's definitely advantages from performance in that point of view. But I think it completely depends on how you want to play the game, really. If you want to play with mods and have a little bit more control over how your world looks and feels and operates, if you want the more, as the developers still consider it, official way to play, then, you know, Java's the way to go. But yeah, Bedrock's so fast and quick and easy to get up and running. I don't blame you for playing that. Bedrock high five, says Rob. There's still quite a few of us, says the alien doctor to rotated our face. And PCs are a lot more easier to get than consoles mostly, says Doomsday Dog. Do you think so? I'm not sure that that's a true story. I think consoles, depending on the console, are a lot cheaper than a PC. People got Java running on Nintendo Switch, PS4, iOS, and Android and more, says... So, not officially, though. Also, hello, Alien Doctor. Sorry, I didn't mean to not say hello to you there. Well, work laptops and whatnot, most people have as their multi-purpose. Yeah, and you know, because realistically, Minecraft as a game is not getting a great deal more difficult to run because the engine's the same as it was years ago. The further we get on into time, the better that like lower quality machines or less performant machines are able to play it, because even the least performant machines these days are way better than they were 5-10 years ago. So yeah, consoles are a lot cheaper and you can nip to your local Argos to pick one up, but if you want a decent PC you have to go out of your way to research specs. Yeah, it's hard to buy a decent PC. It is, I'll give you that. I think I might have gone a bit far, maybe. Yeah, that looks about right. We'll go this way. Right. Come along here. Link up with that other one. Personally, I don't care if it's Fabric or Forge or whatever. If I can get mods, it works for me. Exactly. What does it matter which launcher you use? Okay, big old sweeping curve. Is it gonna look... I'm not holding enough tracks. Okay, we can deal with this. Which one's got tracks in it? Have I even got any tracks left, or have you used them all? No, I have. Good. I didn't get enough out. Oh, I did. But they've not... What? That was weird. Right, let's just chuck a load of junk that we don't need. There we go. Sweeping curve, go. Hey, Lofty, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're okay. Let's just check this before I dig all this out. That doors, yeah, still going through the river. That's good. Excellent. Comparing Fabric and Neoforge's performance is like comparing apples and oranges. Neoforge is fully fledged mod loader with APIs for everything. Fabric by itself isn't that. Fabric is only that. Yeah, but it's still slower. You would think, you would imagine Forge, with all of its many things built into it, would be quicker because Fabric's got nothing in it, but it's not. It's slower. Just in terms of actually getting you into a game. That's all I mean. I don't mean as a whole, like performance is slower. Just the loading screen for Fabric seems to take forever and it winds me up. Are we laying the track for the boat to go? Yes, we are. Yeah. Yeah. Also, why not just get a tunnel bore on the track? Well, it wouldn't help me go make all the track. Because I'm not going in straight lines. I'm going in all sorts of different... I would still have to lay a custom track for the tunnel bore to go along in order to then bore out this bit that I'm digging to put a track down. Any reasons you guys don't turn off mob griefing? Because then villagers wouldn't be able to do farming. And realistically, like, mob griefing's not that much of an issue. I think we've changed it so creepers will now drop all of their blocks, because that's annoying. And I think we use a data pack to turn Enderman griefing off, just because that's quite annoying, occasionally coming across some, big hole in your base. But, yeah, mob griefing affects way too many different things. Just tested it. Fabric loads faster than Neoforge, but it's negligible. Okay, so if you look at my FXNT Create Season 1 mod pack, that had a lot more mods in it and a lot more going on than my Fabric Season 2 mod pack. Yet the Season 2 mod pack was at more than twice as slow to load into game. So explain that one then. And it's not just that, like the other things I played, Create Astral with Mr. Beardstone and things like that, took way longer to load than any mod pack that I played on Forge. So explain. Maybe it's a CPU thing. Maybe it's hardware dependent. See, this is where it's going to get tricky again, because we've got funny shaped bits. So we're going to come along here. We kind of guess we want to just go straight, really. We're a bit over to that side. We might end up taking a bit of that out. Or maybe we just come round to this side slightly where I am and then go straight for a bit and then see if we can just sort of... That's going to be a bit wibbly wobbly, but we'll get there. So let's just go to there, like that. That's fine. Foxy, you can adjust your mini-map. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. It's a lot of faff for not much improvement over mini-map. Have you checked the mini-map recently to make sure you haven't gone off course? I can... Well, from this bit, I can actually see on the mini-map. Oh, you mean the whole map? As if... Have I gone off course towards my island? I don't think so. No, this is my island. We're just coming down here and we're going to stop about there-ish. Running out of time, Foxy. I know I am. I know. I know. I've got like 20 minutes left-ish. Sort of, kind of a bit. Speed of the mod loader is definitely hardware dependent. It's very hard to say one is faster than the other when the setting the requirements of the system is run on. Without regulated test bench, you can't make solid case for either loaders. Maybe eggs, but if you're running them on the same PC and they've got the same setup, you know, you're giving them the same amount of RAM, there's the same amount of things going on that PC then is a test bench, just because it's not an official, like, oh, it's a test bench PC. It's still the same, isn't it? I think that's a fair test to say one's faster than the other if you're doing them in the same, you know, it's the same controlled scenario. I think, personally. Come back. Air tank needs refilling. It absolutely does, yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I don't think we're going to quite make it on this stream. I really don't, it is frustrating. But such is life, I guess. So let's just see if we can... I'm going to drown. Stop it. No. No. See if we can get it to... want to sort of come around here. Sort of level out about here-ish. So let's get to level 45 and see if we can get our track to do that. And we'll just do the last couple of these bits relatively quickly. Oh, that's too high. Let's go to there. Ow. 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 Foxy, you look different, unless it's because I've not seen you in a while. I don't feel different. I apologise if I'm not quite what you expected, but there you go. It has been a while. There's going to be another wibbly wobbly bit coming over here, but it's fine. It's all good. What could possibly go wrong? Stick it to about here-ish. Don't drown. I don't want to drown. Oh dear. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, that bit needs cleaning up. It's not ideal, that bit. We're nearly there, though. We're so close. Come on. We can do this. This is gonna be a bit of a weird one, but it's gonna work. I have faith. It goes to about here. Right? Need level 45, which is there. Stick that there. Why is it not working? Oh, I cleared it. No. Quick, swim. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Yeah, it feels like that at the minute. No, shoo, go away. Okay, there we go. This bit. Over here, go, 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 go. Faster, 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 faster. You're not doing it drowned. You're not doing it to me. There we go. Haha. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's going to be interesting coming around here on the boat. And then we just got to get around this corner. All right, get that on there. We're going to come pretty much in a straight line. Well, this is it. This is where I wanted to dock. So we're just going to sort of pull into there. Let's get that to around about here-ish then. 47, 46, 45. Is that connected? It has. Good. No, 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 no. Swim. Looking, no tridents. Oh, don't. I've lived 10 lifetimes over the last few weeks with all these stupid trident drowns and things like that. So we need to sort of pull in. So the front of the boat ends up sort of towards this end, I guess. So we're gonna have to. Whoa. I'm a bit flying. I'm a bit underwater flying, and I'm a block too high. And now I'm gonna drown. Now, stop it. Swim, swim. Mitsuke's Lofty. Yeah, I know. He's only just started streaming again anyway. Hasn't streamed for far too long. Looks the same to me, says Mitz. Okay, so let's pop that down to there. I don't know if that's going to fully connect because it's underneath all of that stuff. It might do unless there's any straight bits in there, in which case we might have a problem. But most of that, to me, looks like it follows the terrain, apart from that really awkward bit over there. So let's go and deal with that quickly. And once we've dealt with that... Oh, I've got 5 bits of track. Maybe what we should do is go home, fill my tank up, come back, deal with that. Yeah. And then, yeah, then we'll be good to go. Check below Beardy's train station. Why? What's below Beardy's train station? What's he hiding? There you go, Beardy. Has some rotten flesh. Oh, lagginess. Oh, jeez, what was that? Something weird going on. I don't know if I've even got any... Ah, missed. Any track left. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. I have to make some. Those spoilers videos, this Grizzly Down number. I'm not spoiling nothing. Yeah. I have no frames per second right now. 71. Okay, I've got quite a lot. It's not as smooth as it was. Oh, I got 64. That might just be enough. Right, let's get old Bacco Tanko on there. Get these emptied out. Don't need any of that junk anymore. Get rid of all this. Don't need any of this junk anymore. Pick these up. I don't think they were empty. No, wasn't empty. That one wasn't. That one was. That's fine. Good. Right, let's get the track. Let's get back over there. Lofty says, Mitz, that's why why then, lol? I did see his video he did with the village idiots hiding rocks. He was watching most of them in hospital. They wondered what I was laughing at. Oh dear. Sorry, Lofty. Oh, I didn't get my back tank. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh dear. Jeez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That worked well. Whatever was happening there it worked well. 10 minutes till you hit the 2-hour mark, says Mr. Create. Oh my goodness me. Oh jeez. No, let's not put that on while I'm flying. That would be a bad idea. Right, so we came around here, and this is where my wibbly wobbly bit was. So we got that bit there. Yeah, this bit here I don't like. So what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and break that bit there and reconnect this bit through all of this over to here in a little bit less of a wibbly wobbly fashion. Is it going to work? No, but that's fine. Okay, we're going to now go back. We're going to potentially destroy the live stream because why not? It is that time of day anyway, because I'm going to be leaving in a minute. So we're going to potentially destroy the entire live stream and Stam's day by turning my boat into a train and taking it along there without the drills turned on, so that we're not, because otherwise it's going to literally take us 2 hours to get down there with the drills on, just to see what happens when we drive down there. Bearing in mind, you won't be able to see anything at all because... wait a minute, my ship is facing in that. I don't want this to be the front of the boat. Wait a minute. There's the front of my boat. Assemble. Drill. No. Drill boat. Let's go. Quick. Foxy, do you happen to own a pet fox? No, pet foxes are not good pets because they stink. They're nice animals, lovely little animals, but they're not domesticated enough to be pets, really. People do have them. It's not really fair on the fox, and they really, really smell. You want a stinky, horrible, smelly house that no one wants to come to? Get a pet fox. I need to put it on the right track. Oh my goodness, the lag is real. The lag is real. I can hardly right now. Drill boat related to Beardus drill boat. No. No. I want it there. Go away. I'm trying to relocate a boat. And you're making it very difficult for me. Look at it. It's stuck through the mountain now, you morons. Here we go. Fly. And we will take the sneaky route into the boat rather than going up the ladders. Through the window. No, we won't. Oh, jeez. How's oh dear. Oh no. Yeah. How's everybody finding the stream now that there is literally no FPS? Let's have a look. What am I getting at the moment? It still says 40 something. That's not so bad. Well, here we go. We are now going to attempt to go along there where we went without being able to see, because we're going. Oh no, I'm going to pop out of the mountain. It's not going to. Oh no, I haven't made a bit for me to go through, so it's not going to work. I can't take you on an epic journey because as soon as I go into here, I'm just going to pop out, and then my boat's going to be stuck in there. So unfortunately, peeps, bit of a disappointment to end the video on, or end the stream on, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Isn't that going to kill you? No, it'll just pop me out, and then my boat will be stuck in there. Right, let's bring this along here. Can I get it back to the station now? I can. I need to disassemble it. Quick. Escape. Through the window. Underneath. Quick. Oh no, I'm not back at the station. Quick, back out. Add a seat at the bottom. I could do that, but then we'll be able to see even less, wouldn't we? We'd only be able to see the bit that I've already gone down. I'm not at the... Oh, which station do you think I'm at? My boat confused. You confused, boat? Well, there isn't a station over there. That's a bit odd. Oh, well, no, it's just because the station's in a bit of a weird... There we go. Disassemble. Everybody happy again. Not going to get fired from the server. Didn't kill Stam today. And it's bedtime. So on that note, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. I will hopefully be back same time-ish kind of next week on Tuesday. But yeah, I should be. I can't see why not. Raid Stam streaming. Jeez. Stealing my thunder. Okay, I'll actually try and raid him this time. It didn't work very well last time. Raid Stam 10. See you later, peeps. Have a wonderful time. Any minute now. See you next week. Go.